Salutations, my name's Kartosael and welcome back to SimCity, to our lovely city of Pompeii. No, this is not the city of Pompeii, of course, because we didn't have the water. No, it's a whole new city. Actually, Pompeii is over there. Yeah, I completely bulldozed it because I really hated the city. What it has become. We have Cynthiana next door. Both me and Gizrah are starting a new village, city. He lives over there. And we're both going to try to make a tourism city. I've never done that before, so I'm quite curious how that will end. But we'll see. And we do have some startup finances. But we are going to try and just make it profitable. So it's not like we're going to, at least I'm not going to start up with every expensive building possible. But it will allow us to build the infrastructure as we wish. And not worry too much if we accidentally make something we shouldn't have. So there's that. And as I mentioned, I really did bulldoze all of Pompeii. And I will rebuild that off camera. And it looks kind of cute. So because this is a tourism city, there's several things we need to keep in mind. I do think I want some industry just to get going. The wind is blowing this way, so this is a more industrious area. We have a bit of a weird terrain going on here. We have lots of water, which is good because we can have a ferry terminal. I think I will want that over here, as far away from the other entrance as possible. Also, we have this rail running through, which might actually be very useful for us. You can have passenger terminals here and kind of here. Hopefully. Of course, I do want an airport. Sometimes also over here, most likely. Residential, I think that might be this plateau. I think it would look really cool if I can pull that off. Big if though. Big if. I'm not sure I can. We'll have to see. And unlike Pompeii, I do not want to have everything in straight curves and grids. It's going to be a touristic city, so I want it to look just a bit nicer, you know? Even if it's not optimal, I just wanted to have to look nicer. So I think I'll let this road go a bit like that. Maybe. I want residential over here. I might want to build it. Oh, like so. I don't want to cut into the train too much. Maybe just even over here. No, it does not appreciate me doing that. That's a steep road. Be steeper than this. Oh wow. Does look cool though. And that is what we're going for this time, so I'll take that. No, that's completely not the curve I want you to make. Yeah, I like that. Let's have to curve a bit. Of course it's not entirely straight now. It's kind of a bother. Or is it? More or less. More or less. Mostly less. And just let it go down here. Again, appearances are key. That doesn't look too bad, I'd say. Maybe just very basic, like so. Yeah, I'm going to fiddle a little bit with the roads. Just get a basic layout going and be back with you then. So I got the very basic avenues put down now. This is going to be for the industry over here. Might actually also need to branch this way. But not liking how much that will branch off from that. High wealth, I think, is going to be along the shoreline, if I can pull that off. And a medium wealth filling that up. Maybe over here as well. A lot of commercial is going to be needed. Actually, that might be a very good thing to have here. Medium wealth. And high wealth more this way. And maybe low wealth here. We'll see. So these roads are mainly straight. Except this one. But the offshoots of the road, it's a slightly correct term, they will be most variant. Except for the industrial park, which is going to be pretty straight still. That's not big enough. Something like this, perhaps. Still not big enough, because that line intersects with... that's more than big enough. But that will do. I said I wanted something along the coast. But how do we do that properly? Nope. First off, when using these curvy roads, you should usually turn off guides because it snaps to them and creates really awkward angles. I don't think this is enough space to eventually... oh, that was... I didn't mean to hold the control key. Because I eventually do want them to become nice big towers. They do need some space for that. Guides again. To be sharper, not that sharp. Also, this would help. The casinos, which are also key to a tourism city, are going to be hubs of villainy and filth. So they will need to be in an area that's very accessible to police. So this is going to be the coast road. I hope it works. Otherwise, we can always adjust it. We're not going to work with this straight away, I think. Also, we have the archaeology, like next door, so that should help. Let's start off with getting those maps gone. Let's start off with some industry. Just a little bit, as I said, we are going to build it up slowly. I would like to build stuff here, but there's not a lot of space. Well, we'll wait and see for that one. We also need a road snake up here, which would be a really cool place. However, both this and this is going to be quite a job to lay out nicely. So let's start fairly simple just in here. So I'm not quite sure how I want to lay out majority of the city. Should I do these curvy things? I kind of like the curvy things. So right now it would just be like this. Of course that's not nearly enough space. I think we can just start using all of this. A little bit of this. Just have an interesting area here. With a couple of roads going inwards, to which we can attach stuff like this. Sort of like pie slices, I suppose you could say. Now, I don't know if this is going to be effective. It actually most likely isn't. But it should look nice. Really going for aesthetics on this one. And that might come and bite me in the bum. Might. Very well. Oh, that would be a great place. But that's not going to fit. Actually, you don't really need any upgrades. Because the other cities have them. Actually, it's the only thing standing in Pompeii at the moment. The city hall with all the upgrades. So this would be a really good place for it. I think. Let's see if people want to live here. Well, at least they want to build the shops here. That's good. And the factories. These are quite skewed, I think. Oh, right. Power and water. Well, I can buy that from... Pompeii isn't very likely. Yeah, once that updates, that just sinks. So I'm going to buy that there also. And Pompeii is not really doing anything. So I'll buy it all from you. Diana. So we should be starting to buy power soon. Yeah, there we go. Of course, eventually I do want my own water and my own power, preferably. This would look really nice as a high wealth area. Just all the high wealth stuff over here. Yeah, I know, I stopped buying it from them. I should upgrade these at least to low density roads. Because there's frankly no reason not to. Once I actually start using them. This part is not really useful. What we can do is extend this and use this area. We might need another connection over here. Right through there and like so. Should alleviate traffic a little bit. And maybe can't go below it either, can you? You cannot. Let's make it bigger. It usually works. There we go. And curve you. There we go. Gives traffic a couple of more options. So we're back at the very beginning of city building, which I kind of like. Maybe radial. What are we talking about? Well, we have this. And then do stuff like that. Of course, it would be nice if it actually allowed me to. Well, there's one way to do it, the curvy road. There you go. Well, it does have a unique look to it, but I'm not quite sure yet if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'll hold off on judgment for now. This will be a good place for a park eventually. Clinics, yeah. Over? Oh yeah. Oh, this place. But when you make such a weird confirmation, it's useful to look for the places that wouldn't really work, like this one. Sure, it has houses now, but it cannot really expand. So if I put a clinic over there, there we go. Maybe a fire station. Right over here. And a police station. Doing all these things because, hey, we are making a profit. That's not a police station. And this why it's so useful to have that extra money. If you mess something up, build something you shouldn't have, you can just bulldoze it anyway. I think I'll prefer having... Oh, you cannot expand if you build it there. Have it over there. There we go. Is there any local demand? Yes, medium wealth and a lot of it. We can provide. I just really love the way these look. Oh, how is my... Oh, this is medium wealth. And this was commercial. You have to keep that in mind. And I think, yeah, this was also commercial. So let's try and get this area medium wealth without getting that one. We have sports as well. Goodness knows who would want to do sports, but apparently a lot of people do. This area might not be big enough. So, big chance there will be a utility building. Futurization, let's not. I could put one, oh yeah, on either side. Because it will look cool. See? Actually, that doesn't look cool at all. Yeah. What's this then? Oh, it's not too big. I believe there were huge ones. You needed a department for. I guess not in here. Did I lower the land wealth to the point they are very unhappy with me? Quite possibly so. Do I really care? You shouldn't ask. Will this look better? Yeah, I guess it does. What's your problem? Oh wow. Wow. That's a lot of crime. Probably passing over from the other cities. Yeah, transport. Lots of health issues. Oh, wow. Huh? Wait, what? Are they all... They're all from the region, aren't they? I think they are. That will actually dip me into a loss. So I'm not going for that. And And still, oh, now all. So both wells needed. Still working on this. Yeah, that will boost up this area. Not too happy about that. I can put like ponds over here, which could be useful. Oh yeah. So I want this entire part to be medium. I actually kind of wish that there were ways to decrease land value. So if you had an area that you really didn't want to be high wealth, for example, that you can just do that. There we go. Even another little sports, little public tennis court. Yeah, that will probably hinder you though. This won't. And only marginally help, but this is also an area which cannot really improve. So let's put a little park in there. There we go. Now at least this coastline is medium wealth. Now we need more low wealth. Yep. And lots of it. Where, what? Building fire. Where am I gonna put those? Speaking of, might as well put this one. At least allows them to respond faster. Now where am I going to put the low wealth? Probably over here as well. Ah, I think I mentioned I want to do it here. Huh. No, not like that. Not like that. Yeah, a bit like this. And then connect it like so. And let's do this one. Allow it to follow this one. No, I do not really want to make that a shortcut between those two areas. This might work. There we go. And let's actually, for now at least, remove those couplings. And put low wealth. Ah. I know, it's not very spacious. Yeah, it's just boom. I might want at least one connection though. Upgrade. Upgrade. Oh, trash. We need garbage. Well, we have garbage. We need to wait to clean it. Actually, if I remove this road. No, that doesn't really work. It doesn't rotate the way I want it to. Because it would expand that way instead of that one. enough space over there, and oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The wind goes that way. If I build over here, it will quite thoroughly decrease the amount of... See, it does fit nicely over here. You know what? I'll add another road. And put it on that. There we go. Let's just start off with this one. Not the atomizer. I almost feel like this road is crooked, but it isn't. It just looks that way. Because it's on a downward slope. So what are our local demands? Medium wealth, mostly. Well, I can provide you with a little bit more. And most of my commercial is medium wealth, which is less than ideal. Let's put some commercial in here. Might as well fill this with commercial for now. As soon as the high wealth really starts kicking off, I'll start building here. Well, it certainly looks really different from Pompeii, doesn't it? If that's a good thing or a bad thing, we will have to see. And it doesn't look like the map updated with regards to his little city. And from up close, the archaeology looks kind of cool, but why does it have these parts that rotate? Why does that rotate? Sure, it looks cool, but it's making no sense whatsoever. Then again, this is SimCity. Should be used to things not making sense. Probably should add a little bit of a road. Yeah. Or not. There are a lot of people traveling on this road. Yeah, this might help. Oh, it sure does. Because of course, there's a lot of low wealth commercial over there. And there's still quite a bit of low wealth people living here. So yeah, that kind of makes sense actually. And wow, we have a really big medium wealth demand. Well, nobody's unsatisfied. Which means we probably have too much, whatchamacallit it? No, I'm not going to bother with medical towers in this city at all. Probably not in Pompeii either, but we'll see about that. So I want a ferry terminal here, eventually. Because right now, I don't really have anything. Oh, it does fit rather snug. Especially if I kind of break this road. And I want a train. Oh, how much are you? You're not that much actually. I could put you already. I could put you. There we go. It fits. Nice. I doubt that, because Pompeii is completely broken. So now we have trains. We'll probably need to get buses and stuff. And this road needs an upgrade already. But as soon as I get better separation between the various wealths, so that this is all like medium wealth and this is all low wealth, because that means that low wealth doesn't have to travel this way. That traffic situation should get better. It should, at least. Also might just make elevations. Anyway, I kind of like the way it's looking right now. Could be neater, sure. I'm not the best at that, and it's a first attempt, let's be honest. At least we have a basic infrastructure going. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all are enjoying the new city. We haven't really gotten to the tourism part just yet. We could quite soon do that, or we can already start gambling actually. Low and medium. And you're not too big, actually. But low will be this part of town. Yeah, we can do that. Although, crime is going to be a problem then. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you again in the next episode.